Good morning, my dear students. In our previous class, we were doing fundamentals of art, and in that, we were doing elements of art. Today, we will continue with that. The sixth element of art is value. Lightness and darkness is the value of a color regardless of its hue, which means the degree of lightness and darkness of a color. Value is divided into two parts, tint and shade. Tint in which we are mixing white color in different percentage in any of the color. The tint can be created. Shade, various shades of a color can be created by mixing black in different percentage. Next element of art is texture. Texture is the characteristic of the surface which we paint or draw the picture. It could be smooth, rough, dotted or linear in pattern, and many more, as a real texture of a fabric, stone, wood, etc. Texture provides richness, natural characteristic to the artwork, and its absence can be a deliberate statement as well. Next element of art is proportion. Each object in the painting should be in proportion. For this, correlate the size of the objects given in the picture in respect to distance between or among them. For example, a man riding a horse can't be bigger than horse. It is the eye measurement of the picture objects. Now, next element of art is perspective. The art of representing three-dimensional objects on a two-dimensional surface in a way that looks natural and realistic. As far as visual art is concerned, perspective is the way in which objects appear to the eye depending on their location, dimension, form, size, and the position of eyes in relation to the objects. Now, position of objects generally divided into three categories: eye level, above eye level, and below eye level. Eye level, when we see object in a straight line of our eye, is eye level. Above eye level, when we see objects by looking upwards, and below eye level, when we see objects by looking downwards. The direction of a single line can change the perspective of the whole composition. All lines merge into vanishing point on the horizon line, a line where the sky and the earth appear to be merging, but exactly it is not like that. In relation with the vanishing point, perspective is divided into three major categories: 1-point perspective, linear perspective, 2-point perspective, 3-point perspective from top view. Now we can understand what is the meaning of 1-point perspective, 2-point perspective, or 3-point perspective. 1-point perspective refers to the effect of appearance of objects in terms of distance. 1-point perspective has only one vanishing point. The objects that goes farther becomes smaller in size than the object that is nearer to the eyes. For example, passing by trees on roadside, railway track. Although the rails are parallel, road is also parallel, but they appear to be merging at one point. 2-point perspective. It refers to the effect of appearance of objects seen from a place where it seems to have two vanishing points. 3-point perspective. It refers to the appearance of the objects seen from a place where it seems to have three vanishing points. For example, view from a top of a high building or a mountain. So, in this way, we have completed the elements of art. Now, in our next class, my dear students, we will do the principle of art. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.